try not to start a conversation that we cannot solve. I have a feeling it's going to load us, hopefully, just before that battle. Scene. Alright. Complete. No, I'm going to start the conversation.
Yes. Oh, I see. An opportunity to use the well. All I meant to suggest is that, if it does, I
don't want you to be so eager for this unknown power you ignore its dangers, Morrigan.
I'm not a child grasping after a toy. I understand the risk of what I seek. Let us turn our attention to hunting your enemies, shall we?
I think she tried was there was some
Yes.
sort of conversation that probably started a second ago about the well.
Let's
But
continue.
evidently our guy wasn't willing to do the conversation. So skipped over that whole part. What's through these crazy doors? Whoa. That ain't where we just came from, is it? I don't think it is. We came from over there. Straight ahead is where we want to end up going. That's probably where the well is. So all this stuff is just side content. I do like side content. Let's see what's knocking about around here. What the heck is this room? Oh, it's one of these tile games. I love these tile games. Okay. This actually reminds me of Pokemon a little. Uh-oh. Right. See if I can remember how you do these sort of things. Oh, I did that wrong. No! Right. Give me a sec. Let's try this again. See if I still remember how to play these games. Okay, we'll do it like this. This is how I think we should do it. Yeah. There you go. I'm always good with puzzles.
That did something.
Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
Yeah, that did something. I think there's something to read probably in this room. There's usually something to read. What's that? Oh, Ravine stuff. But there was like a plaque on the other side. Not that. This. No? Oh. Wishful thinking, I guess. But there will still be lore at this point. See if we can finish Dragon's Age Inquisition before the year ends. I think we can. Puzzles aren't too hard. This is another puzzle area. Doesn't entirely look like another puzzle area. Oh, I didn't even notice. Crap. Oh. Right. Okay, this is how we do this one. Right. That's the first level. Now for the second level, we do this. Oh. I've done something wrong here. I think you're meant to leave at that side. Okay, we can restart this then. In a second. No, don't want that. There we go. So we start... How did we start last time? We started... here. Yeah, this is how I had reason to do it in my mind. Such a simple puzzle, to be honest. Well, I guess that's half the charm, isn't it? Did that work? Should work. What do they want it to do? Did I miss something? The hell? Cheat my way out of it. Am I doing it on both sides? I think you have to do it on both sides. Right. Give me a sec. I want to see how this works. Does this still light? It does loud. Okay. Alright, so what we have to do is, I think we're going to have to do this. So this all lights up leading onto this side. And then we have to jump our way onto the opposite side. Okay. Let us try this again. Okay, I think I've got an idea. But yeah, we have to make sure everything's on. We're gonna have to do a reverse, I guess. I forgot. Already made a mistake. Right, there we go. Do this way. From here we drop in here and do these like this. Then I'm thinking you go down and do this. Okay, I think I've got it. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, there we go.
Is complete.
We are close. There is but one more path to follow.
Good thing I like playing puzzles. Well, that could have been hard. The hell is this? Oh, this must be the other door. Whee, the top part. Any little hidden treasure? I like hidden treasure. Oh, hidden treasure. Is that door open? No, I guess not. She's there for display purposes. No? Did I click on something?
Yes.
No, no, I didn't mean to do that. Was there a central door that we were meant to go through? Let's try and go through this door, see where it leads us. Where are we now? Oh, there's a centre bit in it. Whoa! Okay, that's That didn't look great. And that's the other door I guess we must have unlocked. From the opposite side. No, yes, no. Yes, wait, what? Is it? No, there's another bit. There's a higher bit. Let's unlock the other one, the lower one. There's the lower one. Alright, so this gonna be a little bit trickier. It looks like it's another maze. We'll just work our way all the way around. Ooh, look at that. This one's a bit hefty, a bit long. See if I still play these games. Alright, this is how... I think I made a mistake already. Yeah, let's restart. It's a bit annoying because you've got to get the whole way around. Okay, I know what we need to do. Go just one side. See how where that gets us. That didn't work. So if you get this all right, you get to unlock some sort of gate. And the gate leads into the next part. Right, so we need to get that right. And the only way is that.
As you wish.
So how would that have led? So you need to somehow. So you need to come in about here. Come off it here. One set. You'll leave that bit alone. Come in. So. I'm just working out all in my head, so don't worry. Alright, I know how we can do this now. I need to tell these guys to just stay put.
As you wish.
Come over here. Come on, everyone come over here. Is there an option to call the party? Come over here, guys. Come over. You know what? Whatever. They're fine. I'm the only one who sets these off anyway. What? Come on, guys. Get away from the thing. Do whatever you do. Come on. Alright, just stop. Hold position. Just don't cause me any issues at the moment. Right. Okay. Should still be okay. Okay. Morgan.
As you wish.
Ruin the whole thing. Right, I've got to restart now. Hmm. I think I know what I needed to do. Okay, okay. Save myself some problems later on down the line. So what you need to do. This way. Let's do it the other side. The problem is that last one of these squares. Unless let's do it like this. Nah. Right. Whew. Nah. If I could run diagonally, why not do that for? Well, this is taking a lot of mental capacity to deal with. Yeah.
Yes. As you wish.
How do we activate all of them? I know how we can do it now. It took me a moment to look at it from a different angle, but now it makes sense. We do it like this. Activate this. Do it like this. and you'll see soon. Open that door. Watch. Got this. And boom, done it.
Everything is lit.
So, what now?
Come, let us see if the doors have opened.
Yeah, but Cassandra isn't happy that we're just doing so less magic. Why people disapprove? I'm just walking on a path, for God's sake. I mean, what else are you gonna do in this game? Woo. How do you get back up once you drop down there? Oh, is that how they got it? They just not bother with the door. Just blew a hole in the ground. Yeah, makes sense. We did the correct way in though.
'Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
We're
Whoa.
being watched.
You're telling me.
Vernavis, you are unlike the other invaders. You stumble down our paths at the side of one of our own. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our...
I don't understand the slumber bit. Who are you?
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground.
Ooh.
We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
Solo, you talk to him. You mean you no harm, blah blah blah. Let's investigate first.
So you're elves from ancient times? Before the Tevinter Imperium destroyed Arlathan?
He's like,
The
what?
Shemlin did not destroy Arlathan. We Elven warred upon ourselves. By the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over. We awaken only when called, and each time find the world more foreign than before. It is meaningless. We endure. The Vira Belasan must be preserved.
What is this Vira Belasan exactly?
It is a path, one walked only by those who toiled in Mithal's favor.
He speaks of priests, perhaps.
More than that, you need not know.
Solus, you take over,
Solus, perhaps he'll listen to you.
What shall I say, Inquisitor? Shall I sway him from a millennia of service by virtue of our shared blood? He clings to all that remains of his world, because he lacks the power to restore it.
That world could be useful. We came to stop Corypheus. We don't give a shit.
We came to stop Corypheus. He's here to take your well, not I.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mithal.
That's right.
If
we
these
went the
others
right
are
way.
enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
Sounds good to
This is
me.
our goal, is it not? There is no reason to fight these sentinels.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
We will ally. Views. Nah, fuck it.
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Vira Belasan, it shall not be despoiled, even if I must destroy it myself.
No!
Oop, she's upset. We're gonna get attacked? I think we're cool. Where do we go
They
then?
left someone behind. A handy guide, maybe?
Mitholanast.
That's helpful, since Morrigan chased off on her own.
She seeks
Oh,
to
there's
protect
some
the Well
blokes
of
walking
Sorrows.
I kind of want to rob the place. Open this door by completing the rituals, eh? So we get treasure if we do stuff? What's through this door? Nothing. Okay. What's through... That's not even a working door. I guess he's in the direction of the rituals. Is this another ritual locked door? No, it's just slightly ajar. Alright, let's go take the ritual door. Okay, it's all looking good. Oh, hello. He's over there now. Where's Sentinel's that way? What's through this? Oh gosh, please don't forget to improve people. What's in this room anyway that we've just stumbled upon from the Veritari? Maybe this is the underground bit the other way in. If you haven't bothered, you know, working out how to go here properly. Atari. Shit ton of gold. No gold. There's nothing this way, it looks like. This is just a random room. He's nowhere. I guess we might as well go and complete whatever the ritual is. Have we been locked in? No, we haven't been locked in. There's probably a proper way to go. Where's that laid? So, here we go anyway. Point of this people being here. Whatever, let's just follow the Sentinel guy. Lead on, my friend, and lead on. Why's he got a really big book? So weird. Maybe he's gonna make it do the rituals. Oh, you get him to speed up. If you just move pretty quickly, he has to try and stay ahead. What's going on in this book? This room.
This place looks untouched.
The entire temple must have looked like this long ago. How could the elves pour such devotion into this nonsense?
Judgment of Ifra. Whenever one the people wronged another, they would not call on Elgaran to avenge them, for his fury would destroy all it touched. Mithral saw this brings strife among the people, and went to Elgarth. She offered to deliver justice when the people warred amongst themselves. Elgarth saw her wisdom and agreed, binding all to abide by her verdicts. Some petitioning Mithral for justice hid jealousy, accusing those who had done them no wrong. She saw their lies and struck them down. Others petitioned Mithral for justice, burned with wrath for imagined slights. She saw their weak hearts and struck them down. Those coming to her with clear minds and open hearts were granted judgment and protection. Mithral harried their enemies until the end of their days.
We can always ask our hosts.
I will leave that to you.
Lovely. I'm by the way, I'm just casually robbing from all of these little trinket statues to their great god. So I don't know how nice a person you can consider us to be. What the? Where the heck are we now? Where'd the bloke with the book go? Oh, there he is. Any treasure? Boom. I don't even know why I'm picking this up. It's basically worthless at this point. It's like 100 gold. Here, 100 gold there. It's just, this is nothing, isn't it?
Henshra, Gilas Velathan.
Hey,
I
what?
believe she would prefer that we remain close.
Just a
Why is
quick
that?
look around.
I found the wrath of thunder gives glory, blah blah blah, so some sort of song. Guy's basically saying, I'll read the F out. Where are you guys? What's this? Hey! Unreadable elven writing, great, okay. Good job guys. Discovered that. Don't worry man, we'll catch up, we'll catch up. Give me a little bit of time. Dirfan and Faladin are linked in Dalish legends as inseparable twin brothers. Scraps of elven stories from after the fall of Arlathan, transcribed onto Devinter and recently lent to our fair university, refer to them as twin souls, but draw no family connection. The oldest stories never even name them directly, referring to Faladin as Dirafmin's shadow, and Dirafmin as Faladin's reflection. The little we understand implies their bond was not romantic, beyond even strongest friendship. The legend of Dirafan and Faladin may have been an allegory for complex elven relationships we lack the context to comprehend. Don't worry bro, I'll catch up. Where'd he go? Oh whatever, I'll catch up soon. I was going through that door, didn't he? Any books wonders? Clearly there's elven writings going somewhere. What's through this door? What's this? Oh, okay, that's if we beat those guys up, we'll come through here. So that's if we had basically gotten into a fight with, if we hadn't won the, agreed to the niceties of those other lot, we would have ended up fighting over here. Taking the Vinter lot down and then ended up in the exact same room. Anyway, let's go back up to the exact same room. Where's our little guide gone? He went up here. Usually up is where they go. What's this? Celeste, whose heat rivals Evar's light, whose temples rival Mithar's cities, whose breath rivals Elm's sphere, whose skill rivals June's craft, blah blah. We give ourselves gladly to your service. Which one was that? I don't know. Where'd that bloke disappear to this time? Did he go down the killing wall? Oh, he's there. Alright. Let's go deal with the Pride Demon collection. Should we kill these guys? Nah, we'll leave them do their shit. We'll let them do their things. He wants us to go the proper way. That's the killing goal. All ends up in the same place, right? Who are they fighting? Fighting our guy. Yeah, you will not let you slay any more of these really rare elements. Where did our thing go? That. There's the old candle. Let's get that raging again. As if you decide to fight your way across. Yeah, that definitely leads in the same place as we're going to go with this guy. But at least now, we actually protected some of the ancient elves. Yeah, I think they're ancient elves. Let's keep going the right way. The Sentinel and the Elven language. Yeah, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. We're going. We're going. We're speeding. You take your time. Do you want to catch up? Let's go. See if we can find anything that glows. Money! So if you basically agree to help these guys out, you get all the gold you want, no fighting, all the glory, and we avoid all the fighting. Yeah, end up in the same places. But if you don't agree to be with them, then you get a slightly shorter journey and you get to take people out. You lose the value of this ancient elven magic stick. So he's probably going to open something else up for us. I think he's going to open the door on the right. Oh. Yep. What's in here? Hey! There's basically nothing is in here. All like a load of crap. Thank you for lending us nothing of value. So yeah, whatever. Oh, don't want to use that. Did Crazy Elf join us? Maybe he did. Someone had an arrow. Where's my glowy stick? No. I've lost the stick. Oh, it doesn't matter much now. Can't believe we can't open that other door until we've done like Mythalo's whatever it is.
The Well of Sorrows. So Mythal endures.
Andraste, guide us.
Yeah. Let's go finish this stupid game.
I want them dead before the master arrives.
Kaltora Berethlin.
I will swim if I...
Oh. Well, these Templars are pretty aggressive, man. Just dropping these guys. Eesh. Elder Elves are nothing.
So close. The well knows its vessel, and those who would despoil it. Stand aside, Inquisitor.
Why is that?
The trials you set me, I have overcome. As a courtesy, leave now. Or not at all.
We need to talk.
No, Calpurnia. We have things to discuss.
True. I did not think you so civilized. You serve your people. You have one last chance to save them. The Well of Sorrows overflows with knowledge. Power abandoned by those the elves worshipped as gods. To walk the Fade without the anchor. That is what the Well of Sorrows will give Corypheus.
Why are you the vessel?
If that's the case, why isn't Corypheus clawing at the well?
I will carry it like a jug brimming for his use. Can you not see? I knew you would take the well for yourself, to ransack its wisdom to try to defeat Corypheus. But you'd still be just a child, playing with a sword. Corypheus will wield it as a master.
I'd rather just kill you.
Once you've drunk from the well, Corypheus will use a ritual on you. You'll be a mindless tool, enslaved to his will.
That... where I come from, idle tales must be proven.
Here, the page with his binding ritual. He tried it on your master, Erasthenes.
Oh. Good thing we gathered that at some point in time in the game.
How could you know? And these runes, no one has written in these since... He made so many promises and everyone alive. Then he did Cavern Vass. He was to give Tevinter a true leader. If Corypheus would misuse me, he'd misuse them too. I was blind.
He did this for Tevinter.
Perhaps Tevinter does need a strong leader. Be that woman, while you still can.
You mock me, Inquisitor, as if you'd let me walk away. The imps. Listen, if any power can challenge him, it lies in the well.
I don't
Perhaps
think so.
its price is too high, but if you can take it, humble him. Vitae Benefaria, Inquisitor. Do not follow us.
My
I will give you
reasoning
some
is...
time. I go to confront my master. Then I will return to Tevinter. If there is anything left of me.
my idea is I turn her against him. See him. Now him and Morgan are the problem.
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the sanctum is despoiled at last.
No.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Go on, we're done.
Corypheus needed Calpurnia to use the well. Without her, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave, he will send more forces to secure this place. The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Yes, power corrupts.
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this.
Fucking hell, there's a lot in there.
All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
It is lost already.
This can't be easy, holding on to what's left.
You cannot imagine. Each time we awaken, it slips further from our grasp.
There are other places, friend, other duties. Your people yet linger.
Elven such as you?
Yes, such as I.
You have shown respect to Mythal, and there is a righteousness in you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the Vira Belasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
If you'll allow it. What of the price?
Gifts like this don't come freely.
No boon of Mythal was ever granted without cost. The Vira Belasan may be too much for a mortal to comprehend,
But not that guy.
Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists, if she ever did.
No, try not to say that,
Bound
Morgan.
as we are bound. The choice is yours.
Oof. It's like Corypheus with us. I'm to Mythal.
Is it possible
anyway.
this Mythal might still exist?
Anything is possible.
Elven legend states that Mythal was tricked by Fen-Harel and banished to the Beyond.
Eh.
Elven legend is wrong. The Dread Wolf had nothing to do with her murder.
Murder? I said nothing of...
She was slain, if a god truly can be. Betrayed by those who destroyed this temple. Yet the Virabella San remains. As do we. That
That's
is
something.
something.
She ain't dead.
Are you leaving the temple?
Our duty ends. Why remain?
There is a place for you, Lethaline, if you seek it.
Perhaps there are places the Shemlin have not touched. It may be that only Uthenra awaits us. The blissful sleep of eternity, never to awaken, if fate is kind.
Should I ask him to fight with us?
You could come with us. Fight Corypheus. He killed your people.
We
Don't say
killed
that.
ourselves long ago.
Malas Amalin Nahalam Abalas.
Yeah. I think we did the right choices. Oh, Cassandra's happy about that. He just walked off.
His name, Abalas, means sorrow. I said, I hoped he finds a new name.
You like that? And I got Morrigan her thing without having to
Note
slaughter all the
intact
elves.
Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
Probably.
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so... hungry.
That's not good. Back away now. Be careful.
Let's not be reckless. I don't want anyone hurt.
I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
Or more likely to your own ends.
What would you know of my ends, elf?
You are a glutton drooling at the sight of a feast. You cannot be trusted.
Ooh.
Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
You alone? You're not the only mage here.
Like
I
four of
have
us.
studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream. Can you honestly tell me there is anyone better suited?
Solas.
What about you, Solus?
No. Do not ask me again.
Maybe Morrigan is right.
Perhaps you're right.
I am. You know I am.
About the price.
You're not concerned about the price. Bound forever to the will of Mythal.
She's about to
Bound
see
the
how
will
that
of a
sounds.
Dead god? It seems an empty warning.
People said that about
Perhaps a
Dumont.
compulsion yet remains.
And the corruption and the
Who can say
blights and
otherwise?
magisters.
I do not fear it, even so.
Are you sure you want this, Morrigan? We don't know what will happen.
We do not, and yet it must be done. I am ready.
I know the well soon, yeah. What does everyone else think? I'll use the well myself. Fuck that. I'm not an idiot. Come on. Morrigan gets the power of the well. She gets cursed forever. I know the well's danger.
Thoughts?
She is right about only one thing. We should take the power which lies in that well.
If it is truly between you and her, then let her take the risk. Make her help us all.
You're asking me? This is a lot of... weird... I barely understand how any of this works.
Enough
Everyone's saying
deliberation.
Morrigan.
Give me your decision.
That's like, no. That's, I do it and get wrecked. Yeah, screw it, Morrigan can get in the wheel.
It's yours.
This might kill her. %, it's gonna wreck her. Ooh, Vivienne was not happy. Ooh.
Morrigan?
Not anymore.
You all right?
Elasin Salah. Fisan Allah.
It's not Morrigan anymore, mate.
I am intact. There is much to sift through. But now we can...
Oh, no. It's decided the time is right. We're flying around everyone today. He's like, oh, for God's sake. I've arrived too late again. God damn it. Someone else has stolen the well from me. I'm just gonna go kill him.
The Illuvian!
Why am I glowing blue? What the heck happened to me? What in? Oh, who the hell's that? That's what it just went through. Is that Morrigan? Oh, whatever it was, it just went through the thing as well. Ah, bad timing there. That was pretty cool. Don't know what the hell happened. And we're back in the land of the Fade. Something just followed us in, and I do not think it was Morrigan. Must be that she, part of herself was also left in the waters. Oh, is that like the spare Illuvian we have? Oh, I just casually walk through. Oh, I'm not coming through, guys. What the hell happened? Okay, I'm through. You're not the only one. Oh, what was that other thing then? Yeah, what happened to Morrigan's child? The one she had with our guy?
I'm pleased to report we won
God,
the battle,
baby.
Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
Nah.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not hide.
Then he's coming here.
Meaning he will attack us directly. It's Skyhold.
Not necessarily. But neither will he remain idle.
And how could you have such insight into his plans?
The
Illuvian.
Well of Sorrows held many voices. And they speak to me now from across the ages. They hold wisdom. Secrets I never dreamed possible. But even they fear what Corypheus has become.
How powerful is he?
Should we fear him more than his army?
Possibly.
Yes.
Luckily for you, he has a weakness. The dragon he calls is not truly an archdemon. It is a dragon in which Corypheus has infested part of his being.
We kill
He
that, he
doubtless
gets weaker.
did so out of pride to emulate the gods of old. That pride can be exploited. Kill the dragon, and his ability to leap into other bodies is disrupted. He can be slain.
Oh, is that all?
Just kill his dragon.
In his power, the well whispers it to me now. Your help will be required, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready, and we shall begin.
Another love-making session. Make another god baby.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Where have I just walked here? Is this the main base? Where did Morrigan go actually? I have no idea where she's walked off to. Everything's going on in Norway these days. Yeah. Celine will conduct her business with Michael through Combi. Alright. It's coming. So stuff went well there. My agent, Mar, reports success. One less despicable to Vinter Magister to worry about. Naturally, the rest of the Magisterium assumes the hand behind the deed was the Magister himself, and she reports they have respectfully backed away from both her and her supporters. She sends her thanks, a box of chocolates, and a variety of other useful items. These chocolates are mine, the rest I pass on to you. Okay. That's still going on. Some mission. Consequences, here we are. So a letter was written in defiance of the issue through Rayner has been settled, but his deception has had far-reaching consequences.
Has either of you noticed the
Had we
change
not
in
used
Morrigan?
the Grey Warden treaties,
I fear for her.
we might not have
Fear
found
for her,
ourselves
rather
in
than
some
fearing
awkward
what she will
position.
do. You do care.
Men, you would have persuaded someone to part with them, with or without the treaties. We are not making reparations for doing what we had to do, what no one else could have done. Don't forget, we are now allied with the Wardens. If we had no authority to script before, we do now. So, do we want the Inquisition to survive beyond Corypheus' defeat? We won't always be at war. Why alienate allies when it would take so little to appease them? Let us return what was taken under false pretense and put these treaties aside. We step forward, not back. No apologies. What happened with the Wardens gives us more authority than ever to use the treaties. How long's she taken? Hers was like a 6-hour mission, wasn't it? Oh, it's gonna be over soon then. Deal with the Blackwall lie later. Are they the purpose of war? The Imperial Army will aid the Inquisition forces against Corypheus, but they must address lingering issues at home. Weakness in the Vale, no doubt heightened due to rifts that result in demons on the road between blah blah blah. And his call to action at the best of times. Unfortunately, increased number of travellers on the roads, merchants attempting to restore trade, displays blah 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 blah. The head of the Imperial Army has requested assistance from the Inquisition in subduing this threat. I doubt that the army needs the assistance of a full complement of soldiers. My agents can scout the roads and divert travellers away from the worst areas. A chance to solidify alliance and prove ourselves their equal. A joint venture will also increase in scent block.
To work?
What's this? Forging a way forward. Capitalising on alliance at Fairbanks. So this one wanted. I've been told that the Council of Heralds has reviewed the evidence and now recognises someone, till now as Fairbanks, as the sole heir of the place. All holdings and chattel retained by this house was reverted to the ownership of Lord someone else. I smell an opportunity. Lord, I would like to see how he fares at court. The game is merciless, and even its best Fulton Forter. Fortress. Well, a forest-dwelling loner, he'll be butchered. But given an easy target, predators often become arrogant and expose their weaknesses. We'll be watching. Fairbanks never wanted to acknowledge who he was. It was you who allowed word of his heritage to be revealed to the Council of Heralds. I say we leave him alone, let him retain his privacy while little is left. A rebel helping the helpless, fighting the enemies of the Empire, and all while hiding the secret of his noble blood. It makes for a romantic story, and all legions love their romance. Sell Lord Everett is right, and will all wealthy ladies of Southern Orleans eating out of his hand and ours. When I have the time, I'll put that one on the old burner. Lady Trimble is asking for closer ties and access to trading partners as she tries to circumvent the trading blockages of the allegiances in the capital. Some houses have switched sides, others ceded holdings entirely to avoid the shame of officially losing all standing. More and more, they are concerned with station and alliance over whatever objections they stated about the Inquisition. I can arrange assurances for forces of allies are attacked, standard escalation of interests. Support her indirectly so that she knows of our support, but the other do not consider us directly tied. We gain her trust with alliances if we are willing to continue the relationship. It is only fitting that we strengthen those ties. Hell to that. Not much concerned. All these little missions keep popping up. How do you support Cassandra? Or have I already supported someone else? Meh. Don't know why she's busy. Make contact with Emerald Graves. Pride does part. Where do I find Cullen? Oh, have I done this one? Your worship, my town has been besieged by a dark spawn. I cannot fathom where the loathsome beasts have come from, but I beg the Inquisition for assistance. My humble forces... How do you deal with all these? So much other crap going on. Oh, I can't bother with this board, it's taking too long. Who are we meant to talk to? I think it was Cullen somewhere. Where does Cullen usually go? I think he's in the war office, so we gotta go find him and talk to him. Dorian approves, acquired some sort of chain lightning crap. Something's going on in one of these side rooms. I think that's Morrigan. I want to go speak to Cullen though. See if we can get the sky hold up to standard. Just like in Dragon's Age Dragon's Age Origins, Awakening. I made this place off the chain. I mean, we've got a crap ton of gold. We can pay for whatever. You know, making it a fully fighting thing. In a way, I kind of feel it's a shame that I let Hawk die. I made that choice. I know most people don't. I know most people want him to live. I thought he lost his nerve. I didn't really care what Varric's opinion was at the time. And I saved the French guy.
Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond.
Nice for you, mate.
For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
Awesome.
A prayer for you.
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
How can you have faith?
I'm glad you haven't lost your faith.
I've questioned it at times, but I found comfort in faith when life offered little. Corypheus will retaliate. It's only a matter of time. We must draw strength wherever we can.
From peace of mind, maybe.
From moments like this, perhaps.
There are fewer of those lately.
There's time now.
Where's he gone? Bride Maker, though I am flesh, your light is ever present, and those who have called they remember, they shall endure. I shall sing to them the blah 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 other stuff. Where's old Cullen gone then? Where the hell are we now? What's that diamond? The war room. What's going on over there? What's this? I remember when I chose to make this instead of like, I don't know what it was meant to be, some sort of prayer place.
Magnificent. Oh, suddenly it all makes sense.
No, you're going a bit Elven.
I now understand the nuance behind Elven words. The ancient lore reveals patterns I would never have suspected. It is exhilarating, the rush of images, truth dangling just out of reach.
Glad I could help.
Tell me more.
Take the Alluvians. It was always assumed their use was lost after the Tevinter conquest of Arlathan. But the ancient elves had closed all paths to the crossroads long before. They warred with themselves, and the Alluvians were sealed to prevent an enemy from using them to attack. So much is misunderstood. It would take years to absorb, if I get the chance.
I'm pleased I could give you that at least.
And pleased I am to have the chance, believe me.
She loves knowledge, really.
None of which has anything to do with why I asked you here, of course. Earlier, I said there was a way to match the power of Corypheus, Inquisitor, and there is. We must summon Mathal.
Oop. She's not dead. Oh, what? Sounds like a plan. How do we do that? What?
I'm sorry, did you say?
Summon Mathal, the elven goddess of justice. Yes. Whatever Mathal was, goddess, myth, or ancient being, the voices of the well say a part of her power lingers on. How, or in what form, I cannot say, but that power is exactly what we need. I must go to an altar in the wilderness to perform the summoning, and you must be with me.
Could it be dangerous? I don't trust this. You need me there.
You don't need me for some ritual sacrifice, I hope.
The altar could have a guardian or other surprises, thus your company would be best. Imagine what we will learn, Inquisitor. Some would give their lives to unearth secrets such as this.
Hopefully we will not be one of them. He's like, oh shit. I like that I went down the comedy route with my guy. Oh, we have a mother.
I
The black lady?
reports of the events at the Temple of Mathal, Inquisitor. It sounds magnificent. I hope we can explore it fully once Corypheus is defeated.
I hope so.
I'm surprised a Chantry mother wants to explore a temple full of references to elven gods.
The Maker is great enough to withstand whatever truths we uncover.
That's the
Whether
way
these
the
elven
Chantry
gods
needs
were
to be.
myths or simply aspects of the Maker, they are worth studying.
Ah,
But of course,
she's got her way.
all
What?
that
The
was
elf disappeared.
wasted when Corypheus himself is defeated. Was there anything else, Inquisitor?
Tell me about Corypheus. How are the people?
Can you tell me how our people are doing?
What would you like to know?
People elsewhere?
Do you have information?
You have done much for the refugees in the hinterlands. Many who, with the rift near Crestwood sealed, the villagers have begun the people in the hills of Emprise de Lyon are safe again. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay, and
How are our forces at...
With most of the Inquisition forces still at the Temple of Mathal, it is surprisingly quiet. When your army returns, that soon, even Skyhold will be filled to burst. I have spoken with Ambassador Montillier. It will be tight, but we will have food and work for all.
Excellent.
Farewell.
Farewell.
So I'm going to end the story there for now. When we come back, I imagine it's going to be a new year. See you later, everyone. Good night.